Introduce the other team. They're running out. Welcome to Club County Sports Zone coverage of the football game tonight. Up here at Ira Giles Field, it's a Timberwolves versus what I thought was the Bears, but it's the Scott County Scotsmen. I have to thank our partners first and foremost. And we got some premier partners: Stay and Play Doggy Daycare, Whitaker Insurance Agency, Clayton Homes of Middlesboro, Pizza Inn Tazewell, Roland Veterinary Service, Bayou RX Pharmacy Tazewell, Hearthside Bank, Walker to Walker Construction, Claiborne Health and Wellness, and First Century Bank providing our communications.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, if you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps. Veterans may render a salute as we honor America. Men and women who are fighting for our freedom at home and abroad for the playing of tonight's national anthem. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to historic R.O. Jalesville for tonight's matchup, featuring our visitors, the Scott County Scotsmen, and your Tazewell Timberwolves. Tazewell has won the toss and deferred to the second half. The Scotsmen will receive the opening kickoff.
Yes. I thought it lit up. We'll tag team it for now. I was waiting on a whistle.
Kick goes out of bounds. Scotsman will start 1st and 10 at the Timberwolves. Correction, the Scotsman 49-yard line.
Penalty. It was the.
The kick went out of bounds, which resulted in a penalty. So Scott County will start 1st and 10 from the Timberwolf 46. Struck on the carry. Taylor on the tackle. There is a flag on the play. The run was good for 19 yards. Penalty is a personal foul against the Timberwolves. Penalty will put it at the Timberwolf 11-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10, Scotsman.
Are you here, Cameron?
Huh?
Are you here on the clock?
No, he's not.
She's on the clock.
No. What's up, dude? They're highlighters.
Austin on the carry, covers the ball 11 yards. Touchdown, Scott County.
The woman just said to me they were highlighters. I don't know. She's like, you keep telling me Scotsman, but we're highlighters. Okay. I'll just read everybody she asked. I need a black Sonata that belongs to Robert Wagner. Okay, no, you're good. I'm not trying to be a pain.
Strunk on the carry, the conversion is no good.
Visitor 6. All right, what you got?
A black Sonata that belongs to Robert Wagner. And a
Black Sonata, Robert Wagner.
Attention. There is a black Sonata that belongs to a Robert Wagner. We need you to move your vehicle.
Was the conversion good?
a black 4x4.
And a black Dodge 4x4 that belongs to someone we don't know. That car also needs to be moved.
I'm going to block it off, so hopefully it'll quit. I'll quit parking there. And I'll leave you alone. I'm sorry. Go, Nod.
Hagerman on the kickoff return. Sets up the Timberwolves 1st and 10 at Scott County's 44.
I'm stealing your sound.
Hagerman on the run. A host of Scott County players bringing down, but not before it's enough for a Timberwolves first down. Hagerman on the carry. West on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Run the clock.
It's on it.
There's a flag on the play. Coming offsides against Scott County. It's a 5-yard penalty that results in another Timberwolves first down.
He didn't give me the signal.
He did.
Taylor on the run. Duncan on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. He'll be 2nd and 1. Houston stretches forward on the quarterback keeper. And the gain is good enough for another Timberwolves first down. Hagerman on the run. Shelton on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. He'll be 2nd and 6. Taylor on the run. Shelton on the tackle. The gain is good enough for the Timberwolves. First down. Taylor on the run. King on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. It'll be second and 5. Timeout on the field taken by the Timberwolves.
2:24 left to go. Timeout's been taken. Still Scott County 6. It is Tazewell 0. We will resume to be 2nd and 5 for the Timberwolves. Ball resting at the Scott County, let's call it 8-yard line. This drive started back at the Tazewell 44-yard line. This will be play number 9 of the drive. Scott County scored on their opening drive, resulting off of 3 plays. So again, 2nd and 5, win resume, 2:24 left to go, opening quarter. First drive of the night for the Timberwolves. And looks like they've done some uniform work on Trevor Taylor's jersey, who was almost ripped off of him a second ago.
Hagerman on the run. It covers 8 yards. Touchdown, Timberwolves. Timberwolves will now set up for the conversion.
Correction, there's a flag on the play.
There was a flag on the play. It was holding against the Timberwolves. As a result, the ball is spotted back at the 18-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and long.
Is he out of bounds? I can't see it. Was he out of bounds? I can't see it. Is he out of bounds?
Hagerman on the run. It'll be 3rd and 13.
1:57 left to go, opening quarter.
Let's go, Ford!
Uh-oh.
Taylor on the run. Finds a way through the hall for 16 yards. Touchdown, Timberwolves.
This one will stand with 1:46 to go here in the opening quarter. Two-point conversion good.
Taylor on the run. And the conversion is good.
We have 1:46 left to go, opening quarter. Timberwolves take the advantage now over Scott County by the score of 8-6. Each team now with one possession in the opening quarter, and each team scoring on their opening possession. It is Scott County to receive the second kick, we should say. First Timberwolves kick went out of bounds and resulted in putting Scott County in the positive as they started from the Timberwolves 46-yard line on the opening drive. Kicking off will be Houston.
Kicking off for the Timberwolves will be Houston.
Onside and taken.
Myers recovers the kickoff for Scott County. It'll be 1st and 10, Scott County, from their own 46-yard line.
Pitcher. Clock starts. Flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play.
Picked it up.
They have waved off the flag. There is no penalty on the play. And now there's an official timeout on the field. As a result of the play, Scott County picked up 8 yards. It'll be second. Let's call it 3 once we're done with the official timeout.
Comes with 1:33 left to go here in the opening quarter. I believe the official timeout has been to change jerseys for Trevor Taylor, who had his first one ripped off of him on the offensive drive for the Timberwolves moments ago. Question is, will he change numbers?
Yep.
And he will. See what number, I believe it was 7. And he will be changing over to number 7. So they will retire 98 for the night. So now we've had the number change in a new jersey. We'll reset with 2nd and 3 for Scott County as they move into Tazewell territory to the 47-yard line. Looks like the officials are having a conversation over on the far sideline. Looks like they were talking to Scott County's coach. Probably just to let him know that Taylor is dropped 91 numbers down to number 7.
Flag. There is a flag on the play. Sideline warning is issued against Scott County. The play will put the ball forward to the 45-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and 1.
He said
First sideline warning, obviously, it's just a warning. No penalty there.
Timeout has been taken on the field, this time by Scott County.
So 1:04 left to go, opening quarter. Timberwolves lead 8-6 over Scott County. Scott County takes their first time out of the opening half. Alan gives you a chance to thank your sponsors.
Thanks to all our team of marketing partners, including our premier partners, Stay and Play Doggy Daycare, Whitaker Insurance, Clayton Homes of Middlesboro, Pizza Inn, Tazewell, Roland Vet Services, Value RX Pharmacy, Tazewell, Hearthside Bank, Welcome Weather Construction, Claiborne Health and Wellness, and First Century Bank provides our communications as always. And I'd like to thank Adam Haley. I'm working the clock, and that's why he's on the mic.
And I've also been done play-by-play, at least for football.
I'm by surprise.
That's dirty.
Austin on the run. Hagerman on the tackle. The gain is good of 11 yards and a first down, Scott County.
Scott County driving late here. 30 seconds in county left to go, opening quarter.
Strunk on the carry. Taylor on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. At least second. And let's call it 6.
That's going to do it for the opening quarter.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Your score, Timberwolves 8, Scott County 6.
Where's the quarter? Where's the quarter? Where's the quarter? Yes.
Yeah, time. How about us?
So the ball will rest at the 30-yard line. They'll flip ends of the field. Should be 2nd and 6 when we start the second quarter of action. Scott County now going left to right.
As we start the second quarter, it is 2nd and 6 for Scott County. Shrunk on the carry. Hagerman forces him out of bounds. The gain is 16 yards and first down, Scott County.
Second time Scott County's been inside the 15. Last time they were this close, they scored on the first play.
Nice play.
History repeats itself.
Austin on the run, covers 14 yards. Touchdown, Scott County.
It's misdirection coming to the near side with it. That was a 6-play drive.
Scott County will have the conversion. Pass from Howard completed to Strunk, and the 2-point conversion is good.
So that should reset our score to 14-8 in favor of Scott County. That was 7:42 left to go here and the opening half. Again, it's a 6-play drive that finishes off with a 14-yard run by Austin. So far, 3 offensive drives, and we've had 3 touchdowns so far. Scott County will now kick this one off. We're calling the Highlanders now. Scott County. Kicking off will be number 5. That is Philip Beam.
Kicking off for Scott County will be number 5, Beam.
Is there more than one middle school up there? Because they might be doing something. Actually, it will not be Beam kicking off. It will be number 24.
Correction, it's Austin kicking off.
Booming end-over-end kick. Rolls and rolls and rolls and eventually picked up. Oh, he stepped on a knee. Timberwolves will be backed up quite a bit here. And they'll start from their own 8-yard line.
Timberwolves recover the kickoff. They'll start 1st and 10 from their own 8-yard line.
drive for Tackle. Score here, run some clock. They get the ball first in the second half. I'll remind you, Taylor is wearing 7 now.
Hagerman on the carry. Duncan on the tackle. He was taken out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a 29-yard run, resulting in a first down, Timberwolves.
Hagerman's going to throw on this one. What is it, a pop pass? It is complete to Taylor.
Hagerman on the throw. Taylor on the catch. 19 yards on the pass completion. Brings up another Timberwolves first down.
6:58 county left to go first half. Still 14-8 Scott County. Keep 'em.
Houston on the run. Massingale on the tackle. It's a loss of 1. It'll be second and 11.
Run the clock.
Taylor on the run. First hit delivered by West. It's a gain of 1. It'll be third and 10.
Give him actually 2. It'll be third and 9. Oh, miscommunication in the backfield.
Hagerman on the run. It's a loss on the play. It'll bring up 4 and 11.
Timeout.
Timeout on the field. Taken by the Timberwolves. It's their second of the half.
.506 left to go opening half. Against Scott County leading Tazewell here 14-8. Tazewell faced with a 4th and 11 from the Scott County 45-yard line. This drive started back on their own 8-yard line after a kickoff that went deep for Scott County, recovered by Tazewell. A big run to get it out of the shadows of the end zone to the 37 has since worked into Scott territory to the 44-yard line. And now Tazewell, who just took their second timeout of the half, they face with 4th and 11. Again, Scott will have the opening, or excuse me, Tazewell will have the opening possession of the second half. But if you're Tazewell, you are looking for the conversion here to try to at least get back even on the board closer to halftime. Timberwolves will go for it. Is there a flag? Let's see there.
Hagerman on the run. It's a gain of 10. It'll be a turnover on downs back to Scott County.
It's like they'll mark it at the 36-yard line.
Needed 11, got 10.
Yep. And now it'll be Scott County with an opportunity. You're leading by 6, 4:42 to go. And they add to the lead, but the Timberwolves buckle down on defense. The 36-yard line is the worst starting position all night for Scott County. In their third drive, they started at the Tazewell 46 on the opening drive, and in their own 46 moments ago on their second drive. They are taking their time, and looks like they will take a timeout.
Time on the field taken by Scott County.
So that leaves them with one timeout remaining. And this live stream brought to you on Facebook, here on the Cleveland County Sports Zone. Alan, I think they call this a Chamber of Commerce night when you take a look at the weather we have tonight.
Very much so.
Clear skies. It was hot today. The temperature is dropping as we speak. So 4:42 to go. Each team only has one timeout remaining. And again, Scott County will have the ball starting from their own 36-yard line, leading this one by 6 after turning the Timberwolves over on downs.
There's a flag on the play.
I saw a flag. It's an area of a hold.
Give the score once again.
Penalty is holding against Scott County.
4:34 to go. Our score is Scott County 14, Tazewell 8. See if the Timberwolves accept the penalty. And they will. It'll be a 10-yard walk-off.
Penalty is 10 yards. Puts the ball back at the Scott County 29-yard line.
Start the clock. Clock running. Under 4.5 now left to go until halftime. Oh, they brought it to the near side. No flags. That is Austin.
Again,
Austin on the run. It covers 71 yards. Touchdown, Scott County.
That is his second consecutive touchdown. That one covers, as we said, 71 yards. He might have had the first touchdown. I didn't write that part down.
he did.
Scott will set up for the conversion.
He did.
Yeah, got it over there. Okay. He's got 3 touchdowns on that. Officials then didn't make it. Good.
Knee or something.
They gave.
Strunk on the run. Off the left side. Conversion is good.
So I should reset it to 22-8 with 4:02 to go. Had to wait on the delayed call there. The line judge on the far side got taken out on the tackle. Taylor wrapped up. Payson shrunk and took out the official as well as the pylon. Chain gang got out of the way. But the conversion is good, and with 4:02 left to go, opening half. Here in the second quarter, Scott, 22-8, 3 touchdowns so far in the opening half. So far for number 20 for Scott County, that is Cage Austin, the 8th grader. Showing some wheels on the last one as it went for 71 yards. What do we do? Now I don't know. Looks like they're going to bring it back.
There was a hold. I didn't see a flag.
There was a flag on the play.
There it is.
There's the hold.
On the conversion, there was a flag on the play. It was holding against Scott County.
So if you can't take 2 off the board there, make it 20.
Let's see what they do.
Okay.
Scott County will have another attempt at the conversion.
Puts him way back in the conversion.
There's a flag on the play. Full start against Scott County. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Scott will have another attempt at the conversion. This time from their own, from the Tazewell 16-yard line.
And change it.
16 yards, so they're going to get on the conversion. I think we'll see it pass here. Oh, yep, RPO. Taken down.
Howard on the run. Wilson on the tackle. And the conversion is no good.
So that receptor scored. 4:02 left to go here in the second quarter. And now it's Scott County 20, Tazewell 8. Again, Scott County has scored on all 3 of their first half possessions. Now in that last possession, 2 plays, it took 40 seconds off the clock. Started from the 36, they were penalized on a holding penalty. On first and long, a 71-yard run by Cage Austin. Scott County to kick off. Their last one was taken at the 8-yard line. A 52-yard kickoff a minute ago. This one off to the far sideline, and that one will roll out of bounds for a penalty. See if Tazewell takes it at the 35 or if they'll have them re-kick.
Kick goes out of bounds, which results in a legal procedure. Ball will be placed at the Timberwolves 35-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10, Tazewell.
Third offensive possession of the opening half for Tazewell. They started at their own 44 on the first one, their own 8 on the last one. They started the 35 this time over on the far side, just under 4 minutes to go.
Hagerman on the run. Shelton on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Clock runs into 3.5 to go. 2nd and 8. Tazewell trailing 20-8 here to Scott County. That is Taylor on the run.
Taylor on the run. It covers 63 yards. Touchdown, Timberwolves.
His first touchdown of the evening. That drive took 50 seconds off the clock. Conversion to go.
Tazewell sets up for the conversion. Flag on the play. False start against the Timberwolves.
Back on 5 yards, about the 7.
5-yard penalty sets the Timberwolves back to the 7-yard line, where they'll have another opportunity at the conversion. Hagerman on the carry, and the conversion is good.
So that adds 8 to the board for Tazewell with 3:07 to go. And Tazewell back to within a possession as they now trail this one 20-16 to Scott County. The last 2 drives for each team, 2 possessions, less than a minute, a long touchdown run. 3:07 to go. Looks like it'll be, I believe it's Houston.
Houston to have the kickoff for Tazewell.
And that one goes out of bounds. Never seen a pink flag.
Kick goes out of bounds.
Yard mark. We're down.
Yeah. Actually, I think they add 5 to it, as we saw in the opening kickoff.
Kick goes out of bounds at the 50-yard line. 5 yards added to it. Scott County will start 1st and 10 from the Tazewell 45-yard line.
Best starting field position. They started from the Tazewell 46 on the opening drive.
Austin on the run. Taylor on the tackle. 13 yards on the run. Results in a first down, Scott County.
Austin had the last carry. He scored 3 touchdowns already here in this opening half. First one from 11, second one from 14, and the last one from 71 yards. There is no flag on the play that time. And that was number 3, correct? I believe so.
Yes.
Strunk on the carry. Covers 32 yards. Touchdown, Scott County.
That reset at the 26-16 conversion to come. That one pass knocked down.
Pass by Howard. Knocked down by Snyder. And the conversion is no good.
Timberwolves have a player down with 2:47 left to go. See flags in play. So they've dropped 2 flags about the 8-yard line. Right now, the attention is on the injured Timberwolves. Injured Timberwolf is back up now. It's number 3. That is Jackson Wood. Oh, running. Wow. Now, there are flags on the play. 2 of them back around the 8-yard line. And looks like they'll be picked up. So after all that, we reset. 2:47 left to go here in the second quarter. Scott County leads this one 26-16. Scott County started with the scoring in the first possession, led 6-0. Tazewell came back on their first drive. Took the lead 8-6. Scott County came back, led 14-8 off a 14-yard touchdown. Tazewell turned the ball over on downs. Scott County back again on a 71-yard run, led 20-8. Tazewell comes back on a 2-play drive from 63 yards out, scores a 2-point conversion, trails 20-16, and then just recently a 32-yard run by Scott County's Payson Strunk. And Scott County now back up 26-16, and they are kicking off from the Tazewell 45-yard line.
Penalties counted.
Must have been a 15-yarder against Tazewell.
Scott County to have the kickoff.
And that's going to be a false start there. They got to throw the flag, don't they? I mean, guess not. They were not ready to accept the flag.
Oh, my gosh.
They're off signs again, but as it stands, Tazewell will recover the kickoff. And that is recovered by Simmons.
Kickoff recovered by Simmons. Tazewell will start 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line.
.243 to go, first half. Timberwolves down 10. They got 1 timeout remaining, and they are starting from their own 33-yard line. Ball starts in the far hash.
Hagerman on the run. Picks up 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
.210 counting. It'll be right around 2 minutes, maybe under by the time we get the snap here. And we'll now be under 2 minutes to go.
Penalty.
It's going to take a ton of Scott County players getting down.
There is a flag on the play. Face mask against Scott County. Hagerman had the run.
See what they'll mark this. And it could be enough for the first one.
Ball is spotted at the Tazewell 49-yard line, but it's good enough for a Timberwolves first down.
That would be Taylor. That would be a touchdown.
Taylor on the run. It covers 51 yards. Touchdown, Timberwolves. Timberwolves will set up for the conversion. But before that, we have an officials timeout.
So we got 1:34 now left to go. And the officials will send each team to their respective sidelines. Score is 26-22 in favor of Scott County over Tazewell. The red Taylor jersey has been delivered in the stands, which should probably be in a plaque somewhere. No good.
The conversion is no good.
So 1:34 to go. And the score is 26-22. That drive taking 1 minute, 9 seconds off the clock. And now Tazewell will have to do something in this last 94 seconds they've been unable to do so far in the half. Stop Scott County. Scott County has one timeout remaining. Remind you at the halftime break, we'll be entertained by the Timberwolves cheerleaders. This might be a time for an onside. Houston will have the kick. Pops it up. Taken. Taking a knee. Good ball.
Austin recovers the kickoff and takes a knee. Scott County will have it 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
Again, Scott County with one timeout remaining. The last two drives have been under a minute.
Strength on the run. Wolf on the tackle. It's a loss of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 15.
Under a minute to go.
Struggling to carry. Taylor on the tackle.
Now stop the play.
It was a gain of 8. And timeout has been taken by Scott County.
Third and 8. They get a stop here. Tazewell has a timeout remaining. They can stop and get the ball back. Scott County has only run 16 offensive plays in this opening half. They scored 26 points. 25 seconds to go.
It's 3rd and 8.
That's correct.
Duncan on the run. Ball is placed at the Tazewell 13-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Scott County.
One more stop would be nice.
8 seconds to go. Clock stopped as it went out of bounds. Twenty kept it. Hands in.
Austin on the keeper. Covers 13 yards. Touchdown, Scott County.
His 4th rushing touchdown of the opening half. And it comes with 2 seconds left to go in the second.
The conversion is no good.
Clock resets our first half score of Scott County 32, Tazewell 22, with 2 seconds left to go. Good news if you're Tazewell. You do get the ball to start the second half.
Or run this back.
Then run this back and turn to great news to start the second half. But Scott County has putting toe to leather every kickoff. And it's Austin who's kicking this thing off.
Austin to have the kick.
Got to pick it up, and Tazewell falls on it.
Tazewell falls on the kickoff, and that's the end of the first half. Your halftime score: it's Scott County 32, it's Tazewell 22. Stick with us. Halftime entertainment coming from the Timberwolves cheerleaders.
Should I announce them to the announce them to the field?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, your 2025 Tazewell Timberwolves cheerleaders.
I'll have their names.
Please, you don't have time. You got that new ball? You gotta go. Next time you rock. Oh, you did? You did? Welcome to the second half of the Tazewell Timberwolves versus the Scott County, some say Highlanders, some say Scotsmen.
Online says Bears.
Online says Bears. We've got to thank our team of marketing partners, and we have a few premier partners we need to get notification or notice too. That's Stay and Play Doggy Daycare, Whitaker Insurance Agency, Clayton Homes of Middlesboro, Pizza Inn Tazewell, Roland Vet Services, Value RX Pharmacy Tazewell, Hearthside Bank, Walker & Walker Construction, Claiborne Health and Wellness, and First Century Bank. As always, supplies our communications.
Scott County will kick off to start the second half. Flag on the play. Kick out of bounds. Ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line, where it'll be Timberwolves first down. Taylor on the run. Hammonds on the tackle. It's a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play is false start against the Timberwolves.
You got me.
That'll mark it back to the 27-yard.
It'll be 2nd and 18.
I'll be sitting on the bench now.
Taylor on the run. Taken down by a group of Scott County players.
Clock stops.
An official timeout on the field. The run from Taylor covers 38 yards.
Now we're going to run the clock.
The result of the play is another Timberwolves first down.
fumble.
Fumble on the play, recovered by Hagerman, then tackled by Myers. It's a loss of 7. It'll be 2nd and 17.
Puts them back at their own 49-yard line. 5 minutes now, under 5 minutes now left to go. Third quarter. Scott County still leads Tazewell 32-22. This is the first offensive drive of the second half. Tazewell started from their own 35-yard line, currently at their own 49 and 2nd and 1.
Hagerman on the run. Knocked out of bounds by West.
He was out of bounds, right? Yes. Oh, run the clock. They're saying run the clock.
It's a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and long.
I thought he went out of bounds. I did too. Third and 14 as we approach 4 minutes left to go here in the third quarter.
Taylor on the run. Austin on the tackle.
An injured Scott County player. Stopped it. Scott County's got a player injured here at the 42-yard line.
Page down too.
Yeah, I was noticing that. Taylor's now down at the 34-yard line. Each team has a player down at the moment.
His basketball coach would be Josh Ferguson.
Taylor looks like he may be holding a hand.
That's what I thought too. Scott County players up.
Scott County player is Duncan. He's up walking off to his far sideline. Right now, everybody's looking at Taylor now. It's that left hand that's already taped up.
The result of the play puts the ball at the Scott County 30-yard line, where it'll be Timberwolves first down.
19 yards on the run. That'll do it.
Taylor on the run. It covers 30 yards. Touchdown, Timberwolves!
I have that as his third touchdown. All while he's wearing the number 7.
Timberwolves will now set up for the conversion.
32-28 as we stand.
The conversion is good.
32-30. 3:28 left to go in the third quarter. As the Timberwolves get ready to kick this one off. 10 possessions on the night combined. 9 touchdowns. The only time we've not had a touchdown was back at the early parts of the second quarter. Tazewell turned the ball over on downs in Scott County territory.
Tazewell to have the kickoff.
.326 to go. Here's the kickoff. Popped up. Nobody there for it. Scott County now comes down. Clock. Ooh, flag on the far side. If it stands, Strunk down the return.
Strunk on the return.
Clear down. Looks like Scott County got somebody down the far side.
Injury timeout on the field.
That one happened over on the far sideline. Not sure what happened. I couldn't see it. I didn't either. The play came to this sideline, so that's why I was a little quite surprising to see an injured person on the far sideline. Injured Scott County player is just right near the first down marker that's on the far side.
Once again, big thanks to Adam Haley. He took over the play-by-play while I do the clock. We found ourselves up in the press booth without a clock operator, so I chose to do that. He's helping out here.
Thanks to Alan Earl for stepping up doing the clock.
3:11 in the third. It's 32-30. Scott.
Looks like they're going over to the far sideline with some athletic tape. Now, you'll be streaming again tomorrow night for Friday Night Lights.
Indeed, sir.
Claiborne will be at home, is that correct?
No.
No, they're on the road. At Chucky Doke over in Afton, Tennessee. The Bulldogs and the Black Knights and the Black Hole. Always one of the more fun places to go watch a football game. Luckily, I don't have to, so I can stay at home and watch it on Claiborne County Sports Zone on Facebook. I'll be home watching the game on Facebook.
You sure about that?
Yes. Now, you have two pages now. Claiborne County Sports Zone 2 follows the Cumberland Gap Panthers. They're at home tomorrow night.
Anything over there?
It's the Cumberland Gap Panthers page, or north side of the county page.
Be a few more days before we stream on that, because there's 60-day introduction.
I got you.
So by the end of the football season, we'll be able to stream.
They'll be at home tomorrow, taking on the Rebels of South Green. That'll be Cameron Brock. We'll have that?
Yes, sir. Cameron, Kentucky Blue, Brock.
And we are in an injury timeout with 3:11 left to go in the third. Scott County leads Tazewell 32-30, but all of our attention at the moment is to the injured Scott County player on the far sideline. It looks like he may be getting ready to get up. At least they look like they may be trying to help him up. He's to his feet. And it looks like that's
When it is on the clipboard, didn't it?
they did. They splintered it with a clipboard. It looks like Philip Beam, number 5. So come to the near side.
What are you doing? Flip off on this.
Clock up, right? I've been really bald on that. Yeah.
So after the injury timeout, it will be 1st and 10 Scott County from their own 46-yard line. I have to ask you, as a father of an AT, have you ever seen a split with a clipboard?
Negative.
Ingenuity. Chains are wrong. If I'm not going to change it. Run the clock. 2nd and 9, not 1st. And it's going to timeout. And I'm going to call that a touchdown. That was by number 3, Struck.
Struck on the carry. Covers the ball for 54 yards. Touchdown, Scott County.
It's his 2nd time touchdown of the night.
They left the defenses at home.
Scott County to set up for the conversion.
sure what the question was there, but thumbs up from the official. That was a big stop there.
Austin on the carry, Taylor on the tackle, and the conversion is no good. At this time, we'll let you know pizza at the concession stand is half off. Pizza at the concession stand is half off.
Here, 2:57 left to go, third quarter. And something we've not talked about. The conversions for Scott County have not been made. Claiborne's making theirs, and it's kept them to a one-possession game. It's 38-30. It's a one-possession game. That drops it 14 seconds off the clock from their first down to the end zone.
Scott County to have the kick.
Makes it very difficult to kick off when there's no tee and there's no football.
Indeed, Cotton.
Yeah.
Austin to have the kickoff.
There's a flag on the play that should go against Scott County.
Taylor on the kickoff. It covers 70 yards. Touchdown, Timberwolves. There is a flag on the play. It is a personal foul against Scott County.
You can see that one coming.
Yes.
The penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. Tazewell now sets up for the conversion.
And if they get it, we could be tied.
Conversion.
Is it? It is good.
The conversion is a run up the middle by Houston. It is good.
Tied at 38 apiece, 2:42 left to go, third quarter. Scott County's had 6 touchdowns, 1 conversion. And that is what has kept Tazewell in this game. as they have tied it up to 38. So remember the personal foul, which will set the ball to be kicked off now by Tazewell at the Scott County. Did he just throw another one?
Caught two things, didn't
He did. I think he just called a personal or a face mask, which will move it from the 45 to be kicking